Aquarius, how are you doing? So I'm doing your reading from the 11th to the 17th of January. I'm just going to be looking at your present energies, some of your past and future energies, just trying to get a vibe of what is going on right now, what's the juju. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's totally fine. Just scroll on and find a reading that does resonate for you. It's not a big deal. Okay, so let's get going. Tarot message for Aquarius, the present for this week, 11th to the 17th. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. Can we get past energy, please? Nine of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups, the Hermit, and the Moon in reverse, and for future. Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. And we'll get a Animal Oracle card. Honeybee, Divine Feminine, you're being called on to rise. Rise, Bumblebee. Okay. So let's look at the past then. Nine of Cups in reverse. In the past, you've not had major success with something. And I honestly think that's because you have been too kind. You've been too kind. You know, with this Nine of Cups in reverse and this Moon in reverse, I sense this an element of your values and your ethics are quite important to you. And somebody doesn't really agree with that. I think almost, I felt like in the past someone has tried to like trap you in something. And you felt a little bit like, I'm not really sure about this. I think there's a sense of you feeling like that you haven't won anything, you've almost lost, and I think there's a sense of regret here. There's a real sense of regret. Someone's sort of wearing a false mask in a sense, and you felt almost like you can't do right, if that makes sense. And we've got this Queen of Cups as well, which is that I think you've wanted someone in your life that was very warm-hearted and fair, and perhaps you thought they were, but there's something about a person in your life that isn't who you thought they would be. And it's almost like, again, there's a sense of honesty here. Like in the past, you wanted to be very honest about your feelings. You wanted to be very honest about something. But for some reason or other, you haven't had much success in that area or opening up. And so now you feel a little bit like, why has that happened? You know, we've got the Hermit card as well. So this kind of sense of seeking solitude. I know people get so fed up with me because they're like, oh my God, I take so much solitude. I know, it's annoying, but sometimes we just have to keep doing it until we're like free little birds and we can butterfly everywhere. Sometimes we just got to go within. Like, seriously, I've been doing this for like 5 years. When am I not looking within? When do I not get the Hermit card? You know what I mean? I feel your pain. So yeah, this Hermit card is really about being more introspective and kind of maybe wondering about where you did go wrong. So in the past, I think you've always ruminated on what you did wrong, what you did right, what you can do to take that into the future. In the present, we have got the Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands, and Ace of Swords. So I think with this Ace of Swords, you're wanting to move forward with real gusto, but there's a sense that you don't really know how to do that. Okay, so you're wanting to, you want a fresh start. You want to go move forward with discipline, with real vigor, with determination, but for some reason you don't know how to get there. There's a journey in front of you. You don't really know how to get there. It's almost like you want to, I definitely see this for love life, guys, in particular. You want to advance in your love life, maybe even transcend it to someone else, but you don't know how to do that because there's not many options available to you. So you almost feel a little bit like, well, what do I do now? It seems very confusing. You want to move quickly. This Eight of Wands is saying speedy, kind of hasty decisions. You want to move fast. There's a real need and a hunger in you, but you don't know how to get there yet, okay? There's a need in you, but how do we do it? How do we get there? You know, we've got Nine of Pentacles as well. This is about, you want to feel accomplished. You want to feel safe. That word safe is really important. You want to feel like you have your well-being all in order. But again, you don't know how to get there. So I generally think that you're feeling very determined and you want to move quickly to feeling accomplished and safe. But again, there's just a little element of you're not sure how to get there. So let's get a card to see how we can get there. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. I feel like this is going to sound really awful. The path to your freedom might involve hurting somebody. I think you're going to have to you have to be a little bit selfish, and I've got to be a little self-centered and harsh. You know, you've got to be a little bit mean. Be a bit focus on you again. That Hermit card. You've got to focus on you. That's the only way. Your pleasure and your happiness. That's the only way you're going to get through whatever you're going through. I know, as horrible as it sounds, you've got to prioritise yourself. And in the future, we've got Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. So again, yeah, in the future, still a little bit of stagnancy, not really getting the movement or the kind of proposal, shall we say, that we want. There's a bit of stagnancy here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. This kind of suggests to me, yeah, you're not going to be as generous and sweet as you normally are. Again, you're a very honest and fair person, but I think you're kind of just, because you're not getting this movement, you're like, you know what, screw it. I'm getting fed up now. So you are going to have this element of feeling a little bit less nice, and you're going to be more kind of out for yourself, which isn't always a bad thing. Self-care is important, as long as you're not like really hurting anybody. And then you've got Six of Pentacles. It's just so funny as well, because I think you're going to actually be able to balance this, because this is actually all about kindness. So I think there's going to be someone in your life that's going to give you, it's going to help you. Yeah, actually, yeah, screw what I was saying. This is going to be someone that helps you, because Three of Cups is about conclusions. So again, we are going to reach this conclusion at some point. And it's also about kind of comfort. Somebody that gives you comfort and healing. So there's someone that's going to offer you some kindness that's going to help you heal, and you're going to feel a lot better about your situation. So I think you're going to get to that point where you feel a bit more hardened, but you're going to eventually have somebody or something in your life that helps you out, and you're like, you know what, maybe everything is going to be okay. And you're like, wow, somebody honest and actually sweet, you know, because Six of Pentacles is very much about people who are quite charitable, and they just do it for the love of giving, you know. And I think you're like that as well, Aquarius. I think you just love giving as well. And you know, there's certain things in your life that have hardened you now, but you want to go back to that. You don't want to be this tough kind of cold person. You want to be able to be the person that has that conclusion that gives you a satisfied result. And basically in that future, I really see there is going to be a satisfied result with this kind of particular situation. So let's get a love card. We do see this for love. Romantic thing. Yeah, okay, so for some of you, I feel that you're kind of struggling because you don't want to let your friends help you. You don't want to let people help you, because it's like, how can you help me? And that's where that Three of Cups and that Six of Pentacles come from. If you do let your friends help you, you know, you will experience kindness. You will experience people who give you real important lessons, you know, really important kind of platitudes for you to take away. Maybe not platitudes is not the word, but really important kind of sentiment. And yeah, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, you know, just because, don't let people tell you that your feelings aren't valid, or I should be feeling this way. Why am I feeling this way instead? Because we just do, you know. Don't judge yourself for feeling a certain way. That's just the way it happens. Be kind to yourself. Again, there's an element of kindness and honesty in this reading. And again, honeybee, you're being called on to rise. So I think some of you guys, you have to ascend. You sort of close your heart a little bit. You've closed your heart, but now your kindness will help you pull it back. So that was your reading. Hopefully it resonated. If it didn't, that's totally fine. You know, no big deal. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I hope you have an amazing week, and thank you for watching.